So let's go through a little bit about the React part. So from the next Saturday, I will be taking test on the React part, whatever we did, the whole React thing. So make sure you prepare for the React. So if I want to develop any website, let's plan what things we need. So we need one parse server, which we have, and we know how to add the details and get the details from the parse server. So everything, logic or every data part, whichever is there, we will use the parse server for that. And you can also use parse server for that one. Now, regarding the React front end, for the looks, we use the Material UI, and everyone should know how to install the Material UI. So from next Saturday onward, I will be taking test, and I'm just letting you know what things I will ask. So from the parse server, I want to know how to sign up. You should prepare for that, how to log in. So for a few weeks, we will do just testing, revision of the React one. And once I complete this website, the movie website, then we'll move to other topic like Node.js and React Native and all other things. So this is the last website I will be doing, and more website I will give you for a assignment. So you have to do it, as assignment. So after this website, we will be done with the React part, and we will move to other parts like Node.js and the React Native. So for the parse server, you should know all these things: how to sign up, how to log in, how to call the reset password. So though email is not working locally and on the server, I have to check. At one point it was working fine, so we have to see whether it's working on server or we need to do some changes in our code and then log out. So these four things you should know on the tip of your mouth, how to do that, each one. Next will be how to add a record in parse server, that is posting in the parse server. Next will be how to get the records, get single record, get multiple records, how to search, how to do pagination, how to update the record, how to delete the record. Generally, we don't delete. We do the soft delete by making the delete field 1 or 0. But if I want to really delete, you should know how to delete it. So go through the documentation of parse server to understand all these features. Because I already started this new project in React that is called the movie reviews or movie links. I'll be completing that in some time, and after that I'll start with the Node.js. So before I am done with the React, I want you to go through each and every part, and you have to give the test kind of thing. It's an oral test. I will ask questions and you have to answer it. So React front end, you should know the Material UI. If you take any website, we need the add part or create part. So you should know how to create form, how to save in a state variable. And generally, if you save in the state variable and if you refresh the page, all the part is gone. So generally, we save in the state variable, and on submission, we save in the parse server. Okay, so you should know how to save in the path server as we put the add record. So how to save in the state variable and how to save in path server. So if I don't want you to save in the path server, just in the state variable, you should be able to do it. And if I ask you to save in the path server, you should be able to do it. So this is about the create form. So any website then uses the view part where you retrieve all the records from particular table. Then there will be detail part where you retrieve only a single record. Then you should update. So when you view it, you can choose any record and you can update that record. So you should know how to update the record. Next is how to delete the record. Generally we do soft delete, but you should know how to delete the record from the database. Okay, so these things you should know, kind of thing. Now this is about the CRUD operation. This is called the CRUD operation. Create, update, delete. So CRUD operations. But we should know few things in the React also. So first thing, I will ask you about the use state. How you will use state and what is the purpose of the use state. You should know use effect, when to use the use effect. Third is memo. You should know why we are using memo. Okay, next is what we can say. These are the hooks. These two are the hooks which we should know. Okay. Next will be the Ajax call. So though we are doing the path server, I want this CRUD operation using the Ajax call also. So maybe I will give you one URL where you want to add the data. So this is not a path server. This is API. These are the APIs. I will give you APIs. You should know how to add the data in that API. So you can use fetch as a Ajax call or Ajax if you know Ajax. And if you don't know, I will revise it. Okay. First, I want to see if you know that one and you try to do it. If you don't know, just first Google it, try to do it, and then also if you don't understand, I will tell you how to do the things. But I want you to go through all this in this week so that you can start answering on the next week. So from next few weeks, though I will be completing my project also, but I will be asking you these things. So we should know how to call the API, add the data, how to get all records from API, how to get single record from API, and how to update. Same thing what we did in the path server. This will be the API. Update and delete. Okay, so this is the Ajax call which we have to do. Next is in the path server, you should know how we use a live server. And for that, I will ask you to build kind of simple chat system. We already did chat system. Maybe some of you were not there in the last time. I don't know if we did it. Maybe to some students I did. I don't remember if you have done it or no. So you know how to use live server in the path server. So try to build a chat system using this live server. Okay, so this is something I'll go through. Let me see if I miss anything. One second, let me check what things I will ask. Okay, yeah. Next is routing. So how will you do routing in the React? You should know. You should tell me how to do the routing. So I will ask this question individually from everyone. Okay, you should prepare with all this one. Okay, let me see what things remain. Second. Okay, what is the difference between props and state? We'll do this one also. Let's see, use memo, use ref, right? Okay, yeah, this is a pretty much what we will cover. So so you have to go through this. If you don't remember anything or if you forget anything, just go and Google it. Don't ask me again, okay, explain the add record. We did add record 100 times. If you don't know, just go through the recording or go through the Google, find out how to do add in the past servers. Like that, we have done everything. Okay, so just go through this one. I will give you this in the Telegram chat, so you can go through it. Any questions on this, which we will start next week? I will not ask everything next week, but you should complete your study about the React, all these things. Try to do multiple times. So everything which I mentioned here, you should know how to do these things. Okay, and how to do properly these things. Then after that, though I will start with other things like Node.js, and we have React Native. We'll go with that part, but I will be giving you projects which you can do every week. Okay, that is what we will be doing. Okay, yeah, Redux. Sorry, I forgot the Redux. Let me add the Redux part. Okay, so in the Redux, I want you to, Redux is most important because though we are not using Redux in this website, in our movie website, because it's a very small website, but if you build the Redux, we should know how to do that. So first you need to understand how the store.js is created. Yeah, we'll go in the Node.js, we'll do MongoDB also. So you should know store.js, how to create root reducer, how to write the actions, maybe you can create sample actions, how to create reducer, you can create sample reducer, then you can create a test component which will use the action and reducer, and we have to use the new method which I told you, and the new method is, I'll just revise the new method which we did. 1 second, let me check. Yeah, so we need to use in test component. Old method is get map and get state and connect, but with the new one we use the import of selector, dispatch and shallow equal, and we we import some actions from the action file like this, action 1, action 2, action 3, and we create the state. Okay, we create the state like detail page or detail loading from campaign reducer. This is outside the function, and then we call the use selector in the component. Okay, and then we also call the dispatch. If we need to call any action, we use the dispatch in the component. So you need to tell me all this part and how to do each part. So let me put this in the chat. Okay. So in few weeks we will be done with the React part, and then we'll move to the Node.js. And after Node.js, we'll touch the React Native, and then we'll go other things. Okay, it's too many days we are doing the React, and it's time to revise everything and move further. Let's try to complete our project. We already learned the new method. You need to go through the back videos. I did this one. In the campaign reducer, we have used this one, new method. Okay, so I'll be manipulating this form more today. Okay. So I'll change the name. Name is misleading. It is different domain. Okay, so I put the movie details here. Let's try to put this all movie details in. Let's try to change the layout kind of thing. I don't like this one. Let's try to do little changes here. Okay, we have the form. So instead of Excel, let's do the MD. Okay, yeah, this one is fine. Now I will delete this line item. I don't want to use this one. I will build my custom one. So let me delete this one. The show links, I will not use the show links. Let me delete the show links part. So we will write our custom code, custom something. And same thing for the here, cast. Okay, yeah, custom code will come here, custom code will come here. Now I will also add one thing here in this form, and that will be the picture upload. So tomorrow, if user wants to upload the picture, so that we can show that picture when we will show all the movies, I want one picture for that movie. Otherwise, it will look little dull. So let's make this compulsory, mandatory field, and the picture. So let's work on the picture upload part. So in the website port, since picture upload will be used at many places, so we will make a common file for the picture upload. So in the common, I'll create a folder. Let me create a folder first. Uploads. I will name it as uploads. Inside uploads, I will create a new file. upload pic.jsx. So whatever picture user will upload, I will save it in the database in that field, in some of the field. I will not upload picture separately in some of the folder in the server. So the picture will be the whole image, which will be saved in the database. Okay, so I just create a upload picture inside the uploads under the common folder. Okay, so this file will be used at multiple places. So make sure you write down this one. So just create this file and let me know. You are talking about new project in what? Node.js, React.js, React Native, Jasper. I want to know new project in what? So in the React, this is the last project I am doing, and other projects I will ask you to do. And if you get stuck somewhere, I will help you. So the React, from my side, this is the last project, but it's not the last project of the class. I will be asking you to do after I am done with this project. So I will give you task and you to finish that. Okay, so I hope you have completed this picture file, and I'll call this picture file upload pic here in my page. Okay, let's delete this one. So let me import upload pic from, need to go to common folder, common uploads, upload pic. So I will call this upload pic here somewhere. Okay, so let's call the upload pic here. So upload pic will be something where I will be, uploading the pics kind of thing. And after user chooses the picture, I want it to save in this somewhere in this state variable. So for that I will create another state variable called as images and set images equal to react.use state, and it will be an array. So I'll be putting right now I will only allow one image in this project, but if I want I can allow multiple images also. So I will show you both the ways how to choose multiple or one. Right now I will not put restriction. I will let the user put multiple, but in this project I need only one image to be saved. But tomorrow if you want to add multiple, you can add it. So this is one way which I am doing it. There are a lot of other ways on internet which you can use for it. Okay, so this is the simple way I created for my project. I'll be showing you that steps. But if you don't like my way, you're free to go to internet and find whatever you like. Okay, so just create one state variable images, set images. Let me know when it's done. This is one line. It should not take more than 1 minute. Okay, done. So let me do the console of the images. What images? Once I upload it, I want to see what images I have. And here in this upload file, I will pass my images variable, and also I'll pass set images variable, so that once user upload, we will upload it in our state variables. Okay, so my upload pick expects one variable as images, another variable as set images. So let's, in the upload pick, I will pass those as a props, images and set images. Always remember, we need to wrap things with react.memo for better performance. Okay, so let's now start working on this upload pick. So the first thing here, I will say something h3, and I will say upload picture upload. Okay, and the second line will be, here I will give user to upload the picture. So I will give the input tag of type equal to file. And since I want multiple images to be allowed, so I will say multiple. And on change, I will write some function. Okay, so I will write some function. Maybe let's say it's called handle change. So I'll call handle change here. And I want user to upload images. So we are not really hard-codedly restricting here, but this will allow user to choose from images in its file, in its folder. Okay, yeah. So let's try to. So let's write down this part, this one, and then we'll go further. Let me know once you're done with this one. Yeah, we use the React memo so that this component should not be called if we don't change the props. If we change the props, then only this component is called. So for performance point of view, we use the memo. So it will not really call this component unless we change this or this. Okay, so once you put it, you will see here picture upload like this. So right now the main concentration is on the functionality regarding the looks part kind of thing. I'm just right now using simple one. We can do more fancy look in future. Okay, let me know once this is done. module path completely while enter the module name. So generally there are extensions available. So, right now I have installed that one, but somehow it's not working. So we need to find some extension where you put upload pick, it will automatically install that one. Like this, it should automatically import it. I already installed it. You're always getting error, so then you try to make it correct path. Right now learn to put correct path. Even though if module is installed, you should know why you're getting error. So you have to see you are in this folder and you have to go how many turns. So if it is in common folder and common folder is along with components, that means I have to go one here, two here. So two times we put this dot and go to common. You need to learn how to add it. Even if you have that extension, it is better to learn it. Okay, is this done? Let me know. Okay, let's go further. If you're not writing this, you know, after the class it will be too much for you to understand. And if you do it here, and if something does not work, you can ask me. But after the class, it will be difficult for you to. It will be difficult for you to do the things. Okay, so let's try to call this handle change and see what happens when user upload the file. So I will put event here. Event will be there, and to see which file user has uploaded, I will do like this event dot target dot files. So whatever file user will upload, it will go to this one. I will remove multiple. Right now I will make multiple true, but later we will make it false for this project. We don't need multiple. Right now I made it true. So let's see what will happen when I upload the files. So choose any picture. Okay, I choose one picture. You will see it is coming here as an array. and we have this kind of array here. Or if I choose multiple right now, I can choose multiple, then you'll see this is not really the array kind of thing, but it's kind of array. And we have this one file and second file. Two files are there uploaded. So now we will see how to use this event.target.files to go through it. So let's try to put this in a variable. I will say files equal to event.target.files. So I will now then do it like this. Okay. Let's try again. Okay, so we have the files, two files are there. And now I will check if files length is greater than 0, then I will proceed. So I will say files.length is greater than 0, then only we will do something. We will process whatever we want to do. Let's do again. Okay, so now 5 files are there. Okay, 5 files. Okay, do this step, then we'll go more. In the constant handle change, write down these 3 lines. Maybe we can say like this. Sorry, I'll changing it. Files.length equal to 0 return. I don't want to go further. Okay, so let's do this one. This is more cleaner way. So if it is file is 0, then we don't go further. Let's double check if this is working. Yes, working. Just write down these 4 lines code. Okay, so it's done. Do it fast so we can do complete fast. Now what we have to do, we have to loop through this file. Okay, we have to loop through this file, and you will understand why I'm looping it and why I'm doing the procedure in 2 minutes once I'm done with the things. I could have saved this file in my images one, but I don't want to save in this format which we get it. Okay, what format we are getting it? We are getting this format. Okay, so we are getting this format. So I don't want to save this thing in the database. I just want the real image to be saved in the database. So that's the reason I will do some procedure here to convert this files into the real image, and then the real image I will upload it on the server. So I will go through each file. So I'll say files.for each, and then each file will be called as record. I will say record. I can do console.log of record also. So each file will be here. So let me show you how it looks. Okay, let's refresh. Okay, so record is, this is the each file with all the information. So let's convert this into the real image which I will save in my database. So in each image, I will say, I will create the reader. This is the JavaScript utility for reading the file, image file. So it's not new or something, it's not something new. Okay, yeah, so this information which I'm putting here is the JavaScript utility. So you can find on internet 100 places you will find how to read the image, and that's what I'm doing it. So here we have to use the new file reader. So it will read the file which we uploaded, and then I will call this reader and I will tell read as data URL. So there are different way to read it, how you want it. So for my purpose, I will use data URL. You have to, for other things, you can go through documentation and see what other things do. But for our purpose, we need to use it as data URL. Read as data URL, and I will pass this record. Yeah. So what it will do, it will take this record. That is all the information we get it there in the console. Okay. So whatever the information we pass it, whatever this information we pass it, it will take that information and it will read as a data URL. Okay, now what exactly data URL does, we'll see. And we will see here in between I will put reader.onLoad. So when it completes the reading the information, it will call this function. And this function will have some value. I will say val. So let's try to see what val is. So I will do console.log val is val. So what will happen when I process each image, it will go through this reader and it will try to read as a data URL. And once it reads the data URL, we will go inside this function and here we will see the information and we'll see what information we are getting it. Okay, let's try again. So let's try one image first. So you will see this is the record and this is the val we got. In this val, we can see whether the different information is given. So we are concerned with this target. Inside target, we are interested in this result part. This is nothing but the real image which we put it. So this is the image which we put it. So if I put this string in the browser, it will show that image. So let me show you what it is. So if I say val.target.result, let's see what it is coming now. Okay, so you will see this is the information we are getting it. So if I copy and paste this one in the browser, you will see that image is coming here. Okay, So, so the whole image is converted into this format, and this format I will save in my database. We can save the direct image also in the database. We can save this image also in the database, but the thing is that for that we need to write the Node.js code to upload the image, and then we can do that. We will do that when we will start the Node.js. We'll start the learning the Node.js. Then I'll show you how to write the upload part, so that whatever image user will choose is to be uploaded in the server. And that in the server, we can save the image as we have the image locally here. And this part, what I'm doing right now, is putting this information directly in the database. So it will be not in the folder, it will be directly in the database. Yes, this is base 64. Okay, so now let's go further. So whenever we get this value target, we will update it in the set images. So let's call the set image here. And here I will say arrow function. In the arrow function, I will say fv, and here I will say return. So whatever image we were having in our images, in the set images, so I will put that, and then I will append it with, since this set images is array, so we need to return in array, and I will say eval.target.result. So we are updating it in the images part. So let's try to see now what is it coming. So I will put, okay, since I put 3 images, now my images is having 3, 0, 1, 2, and each will be the image which I chose here. It will be in the images one. But for this project, we want only one image to go. So I can pass parameter. Maybe I will say is multiple equal to true or false. I will say false. So multiple should not be there. And I will get that is multiple here. And this multiple will be is multiple. So if I pass true, multiple will be true. If I pass false, multiple will be false. Let's keep it true for now. And once I'm done with this project, I will make it false. Okay, let's do this one and do it again. Okay, so now my images are 5 images. So before I upload, save it, also I want to display all the images here. So whatever images we have here, I will be showing it here, and I will ask user, he can delete also. So that part we are doing now. Before I do it, just finish this function, and then I'll go further. Okay, so let's go further now. So we saw that this picture, when user chooses it, we upload this images, set images. We read the image, we call the onload, and onloading we get the image, and we call the set images. And once we call the set images, this images is getting updated to this one. And I can take these images and put it in the database when the appropriate time will come. So let's try to loop through these images here, and so that user can see what images he has uploaded it. Okay, so let's try to create a div here inside it. Let's create another div. And here I will say, okay, so I have one div, this one. Okay, let's try to use another div here, and inside that I will put images. I will change this. Okay, so wait till I complete this, because I will see how it looks, and then I will decide whether this is the right way or no. Okay, so let's try to do this. So I will check images is there or not. Images dot length, if it is greater than 0, then I will loop through it. So I will say images. Maybe I will put this images dot length equal to 0 here before this div, and I will put this here. Here I will just loop it. Okay, images dot map, and I will put arrow function, and each one will be, for example, record. Maybe I will also get the index, because I have to loop it. I will loop through this one, and then I will return. Okay, let's return everything inside the label. Okay, so don't consider this as a final. Once I see it, I will just change it. Okay, just I'm putting it right now, but I will be doing changes once I'm done. So I took another div, I put the images, and for each image I put a label. So label may have key, which will be nothing but I will say picture underscore dollar underscore index. Okay. So if I have more than one upload pic, then I can also pass some reference, because if I don't pass a reference, this key may be duplicating, and then it will give some warning sign. So right now I will not be putting upload pic 2 times, but if in case we need it, then we need something to prepend this one. Otherwise, it will give this warning sign that key is duplicate. So I just put picture underscore index, so that each label is a unique. Okay, so then I will just get few things from the material UI. Just you can copy this one: button, avatar, paper, close icon. I will give you this in the chat, this import part, or if it is working fine or I need to do change. Okay, right now, before I use any of this one, let's try to see if we are getting the image, or if we are getting proper image. Okay, so let's try to put the image. I'll just put image tag source equal to rec, and I'll say alt equal to Okay, let's put this one and see what images are coming here, and then we will modify this one quickly after we are done with this one. So whatever image I choose, I should be able to see it right now. See, I'm able to see it here. Okay, so that's what we will be doing now. Okay, right, I'll remove this one. Let me put some other thing here now. Maybe I'll go through this paper. I will add this paper. Okay, let's try to put paper elevation 3. Inside level, I'll put paper elevation maybe 1. Okay, so this is the paper. Inside paper, let's put the avatar. So image I will put inside the avatar. So let's try to grab the avatar. Let's take a variant square. Okay, let's take this one. So let's take this avatar part. Okay, for the SX, I will put some, I think that width should be 200 and height should be 200. And the source should be rec src variant square. Let's try to see what we are getting here with this one. Okay, we are getting 4 images, but they are one below each other. We will make it, in one line also. So let's try to make this one line. Okay. Let's see. We are getting. Okay, what if I make the top one with style equal to display flex? Okay, we need to put 2 curly bracket. Okay, let's try now. Okay, now at least we are getting in one line, but it is going too much. So let's try to put flex wrap equal to wrap. Okay, let's try now. Okay, now we are moving it down. Let's put, spacing between these two. Okay, let's put that. Let's see if gap works. Yeah, gap is working fine, but phi is too small. Yeah, 15 is too big. Let's put 8. 8 is fine. So we have the gap. Also, I will put here maybe margin top equal to 8 pixel, margin bottom equal to 8 pixel. Okay, let's try once more time. Okay, now we are spacing here. Okay, wait. Okay, so we are able to see the images. Now we should be able to delete any images which we want. Okay, I'll be back in 1 minute. So you can write down the code and see if it is working for you. I'll give you the whole page in the Telegram chat, and you try to integrate in your code and see if it is working. Okay, so I gave you this whole page in the React chat. Try to put it and see if it is working. And we will be putting the delete part now in a minute. So is it done? I've tested it. Okay. One second. Okay. Okay. Let's complete the delete part of image, whatever is there, and then we are done for today. So I want the delete icon to be here somewhere. Okay, so for that, here's the paper, here's the label. Let's try to put some style here. Here I will say position relative. So remember, we need to put the position relative, and then we need to put the, here we need to put the position absolute. So I'll create another div. Right now I'll put close here, but we will replace with this close icon. Or I will right now put delete. Once I see it on the page, then I will replace this with that close icon. Let me put the style here. So style will be position. This will go with position absolute. A position absolute will not work if we don't have relative in the parent, one of the parents. And then I will say top equal to, for example, 10 pixel, right equal to 10 pixel. Let's see how this looks, and then I will adjust the position. Okay, so see, you delete it here, here, and here. So that means at least this is working fine. So what we did, we put the position relative in one of the parents, and then wherever we want the close icon, we have to put the position absolute, and then we have to adjust the top and the right part. So let's try to use this one. I don't need button. So let's use the close icon here now. And now I will manipulate. I'll manipulate this position. So in close icon also, I will put some parameters. For example, color equal to primary. This is all in the material UI documentation. You can see what things can be done. I will put some style sheet for this close icon. For example, color will be some RGB value. I just took some RGB value. It is black color. $255 is black or white? Let's see. 255. Okay, it's showing the blue color. How come 255 is in black color? It should be black color. Okay. Should be black color. White color. 000 is black color. This one is white color. Okay, 000 is black color. If I put all 0, it will be black color. Is black color. 255 is, yes, white color. And then background color. Let's put some background color. Here I will put RGB. I just got this number from somewhere in internet. I did not put myself. Okay, just yeah, something like that. We have this cross icon to delete the image. You can put whatever you want. You can keep default also. You can put color what I have chosen. Whatever you want, you can do. Now, when someone will click this close icon, I want this image to be deleted. So on the div, I will say just put on click equal to function, arrow function. And this arrow function, I will say, I will call this set image function inside it. And here I will write down the delete code inside it. So let's put delete code inside it. So this FV means we get the previous value. So what I will do, I will put previous value in some array. Then I will use the splice array.splice, where I will delete the image at that index, at this index. Let's say index and one only. I need to delete only one. So I will just say one. And then I will return this array. So we have taken the FV, manipulated it, and returned the array. So whenever we delete any image, we delete that image and return the final array with other images. Okay, so this is something. Okay, so let's try to put images like this. And now, if I want to delete any image, I delete it. It's gone, 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 gone. If I want to add more images, so more images are added. Let's say these two are duplicate. I can delete that. I can add more images. Maybe I'll add some more images. Okay, so you can delete as many images you want. But since here we want only the one image, so I will just pass is multiple false now, so that I can only take one image. So multiple is false. Now I can only select one image. If I choose multiple, it's not allowing me. I can choose one image. Okay, now I can delete that also. I can add one more. Okay, so the problem is here we don't really force one. User can choose another image also after he has chosen one image. So for that also we can restrict it in the code, but now I'll keep it like this. Or like right now we will keep it multiple true. I don't want to force here right now with that one. Okay, so let him put multiple images and then we will see what to do. Okay, so I'll give you this code again in the upload pic. You try to paste it. Okay, I gave you this in the React chat group. Any questions? So we're done with the image upload. Next time, next Saturday or tomorrow if we get time after data structure, we will put this whole data in the database before we go further. So when we put this information in the database, we need to optimize little bit this state variable, and we need to create, some more state variables, because this one has lot of data. I will bifurcate into 2 or 3 state variables. And once user will submit this form, we will put it in the temporary table. because I don't want it to be visible to other users unless admin approve it. So admin will go through each field. Admin will go through each field and see if everything is right. If everything is right, admin will approve it. So once user will put this information, it will go into the temporary table, and from there admin will approve it, and then it will be visible to the other users, and then other users can edit it. Once they will edit it, then again it will go to admin for approval, and admin can approve it, then it will get updated. So this is the procedure which we have to follow it. Okay, that's all for today. So we completed the images part. Next time, tomorrow, we will complete putting this into the database. Okay, so tomorrow, since the time will change, so US people will come 8 p.m. PST. Okay, and Indian people will come. Indian people will join at 8:30 a.m. IST. So your time will be 1 hour, 1 hour earlier than today's time. Is that clear? Any questions?